All right, welcome back everybody. Thanks for watching that 10-minute video about my 71 Buick GS. Here's another 10-minute video. All right, we're talking about the convertible top. In the pictures that I had posted, I had not put the convertible top up. Well, here it is. The convertible top is up. You'll see a little bit of a gleam on it because I did just drive it from my warehouse to my garage, so it is slightly wet. But you'll see this top was actually new about 12 years ago. It's in really good shape. It's not shrunk or anything like that. It's been down most of its life, so if you see a little bit of shrinkage here, I'm assuming that a little bit of warm weather, that stuff will clean up. Like I said, this car did sit in a warehouse, so I believe a little bit of fantastic on the convertible top. It'll make it a little bit whiter than it is, but it's in perfect shape. Glass rear window, very nice. You'll notice that there's no cracking in between this area right here in the sail panel. Between the quarter panel and the sail panel was welded from the factory, and we commonly see a lot of cracks in this area, and we definitely do not see that there. And what looks like a scratch here is not. That's actually light from the top of my garage, so you'll see that actually goes away. Okay, so there. Then what we want to do is stick our hands up inside the wheel well, and also right here there's a outer wheelhouse to quarter panel pinch weld, which is also spot welded, and we want to make sure there's no swelling or anything like that, and there's not in this car. It's really dry. This front area, the outer wheelhouse, commonly rots. That's not rotted there. The rear part of the outer wheelhouse, no issues there. Bottom of the quarter, I went ahead and took some pictures of that for you so you can see that, and that's actually on the eBay auction. The floors are all original. They are not rusty. They are not detailed either. Let's go ahead and go to the trunk here. So the chrome on the car is actually pretty nice. Rear bumper is actually very, very, very nice. The stainless is nice on it as well. I've got keys to about 4 cars on here, so bear with me. Okay, trunk. Notice when I opened that trunk, you didn't hear a swishing noise of rust that was coming from the top edge of the trunk lid all the way down. So many of these cars, these GMA bodies, you open the trunk and it just sounds like sand in there, and it's just rust from the inside. Notice you didn't hear that in that opening of the trunk. But also you look at really, inside the trunk wheel lip, it's very nice. Right here is a common rust area where this would rust. You can see this spot weld here. This here is also a spot welds here. The date code, which is the month and day of the year, which coincides with the build date of this car, so it would be indicative that at least these quarter panels are original to the car. You'll notice the outer wheelhouse or inner wheelhouse is right here in this area. It's a common rust area. There's no rust in this trunk. It's very solid. Convertible top boot. That is a reproduction. I have the original. It's a little bit shrunk, so I just bought a reproduction to put on there. Trunk is very nice. Once again, let's go around to show everybody anything that I would want to look for when I was buying a car. So there's no bubbling in these quarters. This thing is really dry. I mean, there's no mud in it. Once again, that door shell, the door skin definition that we talked about, the rubber stoppers, the factory GM convertible anti-rattle door strikers are in there, as well as the brass coinciding part there to keep the convertible from rattling. That's there as well. Better look at the radio and 8-track and all that stuff there. The front end is real tight on the car. It doesn't run hot or anything like that. It's got excellent curb appeal. It's not a perfect car, but I'm not asking $50,000, $40,000, $30,000 for it either. So let's look at the engine. Put this down for a second. All right, not a whole lot to look at here. You'll notice it's a factory GS hood, factory overspray in the inside of the hood area. Very common. I see them in a lot of original cars. And this is original car, other than the convertible top and the paint, the engine rebuild. It's a very original car. Factory original. Let's see if I can get this to brighten up. Factory original 350 air cleaner. Like I said, I changed the distributor, put the HEI distributor in there. Went through the brakes completely. Brake calipers, the rotors, the wheel cylinders, the master cylinder, all that stuff has been gone through. She stops great. She stops true. Motor fires right up, runs great. Doesn't leak anything appreciable. I mean, it's a 1971. It might leave a drop of something somewhere, but for all practical purposes, my warehouse floor is dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop my garage and start it up for you. There was something there that I should have probably moved before I opened.